Hi everybody, it's James here from the Anvil. Hope you're all doing well. I'm just recording this quite late at night because I've just come home from work and I've had quite a busy day. I watched the West Ham game earlier on Saturday morning, then went straight to work, did 8 hours, came home, had a nap, and now I'm here to record the aftermath video. It has finished Wolves 1, West Ham United 0 at Molineux in what was arguably West Ham's worst performance of the season so far. It reminded me of a West Ham team of like 2017. Very lackluster, no ideas, no energy, no intent, and no attack. Everyone bar Fabianski and Cresswell, and at times Declan Rice, looked very flat, looked like they couldn't be bothered and had their heads elsewhere. The heads weren't in the game, the heads were elsewhere, probably on international duty still. But what got me, I think, overall in this game was the fact that West Ham looked really nervous and looked really timid. If anything, West Ham looked nervous because every time Wolves got the ball, nobody really wanted to make that first move to try and get the ball off of the opposition player. Everyone just let Wolves come in, like we've done to teams all season. Come in, put pressure on, attack, create a chance. And eventually that resulted in the goal. I'm going to get into the teams first of all. Pretty much unchanged team for West Ham, except Angelo Ogbonna's done for the season. I know, Crimea River. Just a little moment of silence there because Angelo Ogbonna's tore his ACL and it hurts me to say it. Craig Dawson in. Now, Craig Dawson's done well in the Europa League. Don't get me wrong. Premier League, the jury's still out on him. He's not good as a starter. I still don't trust Craig Dawson as a starter. I think I went on West Ham Unofficial's channel, and when he asked me to rate each signing of the transfer window, I said Dawson would be good as a backup. Kind of was right, given what he played like in this game against Wolves. But it was quite end-to-end at the start. I will say that. I'll talk about the game now. It was quite end-to-end at the start. Wolves just couldn't pass properly first. West Ham were on top. But as the half and the game progressed, West Ham started to look a little bit out of it. Wolves got into the game. Hwang Hee-chan's cross was blocked. Cresswell was forced to slide into a block because his defence was letting him down. Fabianski got increasingly pissed off with his defenders for not actually helping him out. Jimenez went one-on-one and missed as well. Fabianski tipped Moutinho's shot over in a diving save. And that was the only real saving grace we had, was that Fabianski pulled off some excellent saves, because had he not done that, West Ham would have been 2 or 3-0 down going into half-time. And that Fabianski was like my man of the match for West Ham. Because although he did eventually end up conceding the one goal that lost West Ham the game, he did make loads of important saves. And he was frustrated at his centre-backs because they weren't helping him out. He was frustrated with his full-backs for not closing down the channels enough and leaving themselves too wide. Cresswell actually had an alright game, I think. Cresswell made a few blocks and actually was more defensive-minded than he was attacking-minded in a game, which he hasn't done for a long time. But I just wanted to ask, going into half-time break, with it being 0-0, we've still got a chance in this, but why are we not playing well? Where's everyone's heads? No one's heads in this game. Why does everybody look so nervous and shaky? Like, the West Ham players had no idea what to do. They weren't talking to one another. Everybody looked a bit disorganised. Dawson and Zuma was not working. That's one thing that came to me. Dawson and Zuma did not work well together. Those two are like, you know, salt and pepper. They're on the same table, but they're on different things. They're on the same pitch, but then they're in the same defence, but they're different minds. Zuma's a physically strong centre-back. Dawson's the centre-back that likes to be physical from corners. I would have made a half-time change, actually. Fornals was poor in that first half. I would have put Vlasic on, because Vlasic deserves more opportunity. I would have actually potentially taken off Souček, because he wasn't doing very well. Benrahma struggled a little bit, and he has struggled a little bit, actually, in his last few Premier League games. Even more reason why Vlasic, or maybe even we get Jesse Lingard in, because now would be the perfect time, in hindsight. But either way, 0-0 at half-time. Second half started. You think West Ham would improve, as they have done in the past, because West Ham have now started taking points from losing positions. Yeah, that's correct, losing positions. I think about it there. No, wasn't to be. Podence forced Fabianski into a save. Souček was forced to relieve pressure as well, but Wolves kept banging on that door. Fabianski again, diving save to keep it at 0-0. Rice tried from distance. Antonio wanted to try from distance. First time in this video I've mentioned Mikel Antonio. Why? Because he was pretty non-existent in this game. And because he has no other competition in the team to fight for his striker spot, he gets away with playing there week in, week out, no matter how badly he plays. And although I love the guy, I do get a feeling that he's just playing there for the sake of playing there, knowing that he has no other competition. Closest he's going to get is either Bowen or Yarmolenko. And my lord, I do not trust Yarmolenko up front at all. It's just going to be incredibly painful and torturous to watch him up front on his own, doing step-overs left, right and centre. Just no, we'll not go there. We're just trying to talk about something bad, aren't we? And something bad did happen because Wolves did take the lead in this game. No shot, no surprises. We were awful. Awful. Fornals actually is kind of responsible for this goal, looking back at it. Looking back and thinking about it, he should have closed down a Wolves... I forgot which Wolves player it was, but he should have closed down the Wolves player a bit more before the cross came in and the pass to Podence. Podence passes it across. Jimenez outside the box fires it. It goes past Fabianski. 58 minutes. Wolves take the lead. Wasn't even surprised. Only then, Moyes made some substitutions. Lanzini came on for Pablo Fornals. And that was a pretty decent sub, I think, because Fornals wasn't playing very well, like I said. Antonio struck wide from distance because he did it earlier in the week for Jamaica. He was doing it in this game and it just looked absolutely damn stupid. Still very poor from West Ham. I mean, no one was trying. No one was going at it and just chasing shadows, pretty much. West Ham made some subs again. Yarmolenko, I don't know why he keeps coming on. He offers nothing at all. He offers absolutely nothing on the wing. He just comes on, steps over the ball, hesitates when he gets the ball, and ends up losing it and ends up tracking back. Useless. But Moyes loves him for some reason. I'd love to know why. But pleasingly, Vlasic came on. Off came Bowen and Benrahma. Vlasic, people are slagging him off, and Fake Carton said, oh, he's just going to end up signing for some Turkish league club and end up bossing it there, and everyone's going to say, oh, it's really good, but, you know, it's because the Turkish league's pony. Or, oh, he's going to go to somewhere like, I don't know, oh, he's going to go to somewhere like... where else would he probably go to? He's going to go back to Russia and, oh, he's going to boss it there. Or, I don't know, oh, he's going to go to somewhere in, like, Switzerland and boss it there because it's a pony league. Shut up. Anyone who thinks that Vlasic had a bad game, all right? Vlasic was energetic and looked up for it after he came on. And I would be tempted to start Vlasic in games a lot more often. He looked lively. He is a good player, but he needs more time to develop himself. We gave Fornals time, we gave Benrahma time. Let's give Nikola Vlasic some time to settle into this team. He looked lively when he came on. He and Lanzini were the two impactful subs. Yarmolenko, nothing. What's a shot there, though? Traore came on as well for Wolves, and we know what he's like against West Ham. He absolutely runs West Ham ragged. Still no real threat from West Ham. Nothing really more to report. Bowen struck an effort over and he actually at least tried. So that was admirable. He at least tried to score, but still nothing. Worst display of the season, and rightly so, it ended 1-0 to Wolves. Just so disjointed, so sloppy, and deserved loss. And Moyes talks about competition in this team, but, you know, what use is that when he plays his full-strength team with the same players all the time? And people do have their opinions on who should get dropped and who shouldn't. People are saying, yeah, Ben Johnson should be out. Put Sofal back in to give Souček a little more confidence. That's disrespectful to Ben Johnson. He's not really done anything wrong, and he's still learning. Sofal's got to work his way back into the team, I'm afraid. Souček's place in the team has been questionable so far this season. I'd probably put Alex Kral in. Alex Kral's proven to me that he can intercept and do his basic fundamental defensive duties. Souček has had nothing to show for in the last few games. Fornals, jury's somewhat still out on him. Because he has had fantastic moments this season, but in the last few games, he's struggled. I'll be tempted to play Lanzini a lot more often. Because Lanzini's holding midfielder row is something that he enjoys, something that he looks comfortable with, and he allows him to touch the ball a lot more. So that's another good thing that comes out of Manuel Lanzini. Maybe start him instead of Benrahma. Or maybe put Vlasic in instead of Benrahma. Just some suggestions. But overall, West Ham, in my opinion, looked really nervous. Like, why were we so nervous of Wolves? They're a good team. Don't get me wrong, they're a good team. They've got a great infrastructure at their club and a great manager and great fans and really good players. But why are we scared of them? We beat them last season, albeit behind closed doors. Did double over them. Then now the fans are back. Yeah, we end up losing 1-0 and we play like trash. I don't know what's going on. And, I mean, this is one defeat. We're getting to the point now, actually, where we can't really complain about the defeats because they happen very rarely so far. But, having said that, it's still not nice to lose. And I think because of what this season, how it's gone with West Ham, my attitude towards losing has changed a bit. Because I'm no longer like, oh, it's typical bloody West Ham. It's more like, we lose it, deserve to lose, we move on kind of thing. Suppose we had to lose at some point and Wolves deserve that win. We'll be all right, but we do have a tough schedule coming up from now until early December because we've got to play Manchester City, Brighton and Chelsea, and we got the Europa League coming up very soon. Yeah, it's just very disappointing to lose to Wolves, but they deserved it. I'm not going to be too mad about it. If you're a Wolves fan watching this, you did really well in that game. We deserved nothing at all, and may your good form continue. I hope ours certainly does as well. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked the video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more content. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you all soon.